For Kenya's 45 million people, cancer is a third leading cause of death.
He read the diagnosis. To me, it was pure French.
And they were cancerous.
Approximately 40,000 new cases of cancer are diagnosed in Kenya every year.
The results that came out was that it was cancer.
That is when they discovered I have cancer.
And with that diagnosis, lives change dramatically. They embark on a long, financially draining journey whose destination they do not know. My name is Yvonne Kalahi, and this is Cancer Diaries.
We look at cancer affecting a patient physically, of course, because they may have pain, they may have wounds, they may have a smeary discharge.
So I didn't have skin from between my neck until my abdomen area. I only had clot.
Every morning I woke up, I used to find some discharge from my nipple.
They may even have loss of function. They may not be able to walk or do activities of daily living.
I couldn't eat, no appetite, food tasted like, it's like eating straw.
For many of our people, a diagnosis of cancer actually means death.
In 3 months I'd be gone. I still have so much I want to do. I don't feel like I've done everything I need to do in life.
My life is doomed. I had goals. I still have the goals I haven't fulfilled.
For those in our society who live on less than $1 a day, being diagnosed with cancer is not an option.
For the very, very poor, it becomes very, very difficult. It's a painful reality, but then you are likely to lose them much earlier. And that's the reality. You may have early cancer, a very early disease cancer, let's say breast cancer, the commonest cancer that people know. You need surgery, chemo, and you're back to work with your breast intact.
Mwaka 2010 mwezi wa pili ndio nilianza kusikia kwa matiti kama iko kitu kama kamawe. Sasa nikishika nikasikia uchungu.
But if you are poor, that stage 1 disease, by the time you get enough money to get you through treatment, if you are poor, that disease, they will need to do more tests because it will have become stage 3 disease.
Kwenda nasarezi nikaambiwa ati mpaka wanikate kwa hiyo nyama, kwa hiyo titi nyama ndio iende kupelekwa kwa laboratory. Sasa wakanitisha pesa mingi, nikaitiswa shilingi 5,500 na nikawa sina. Sasa nikarudi tu nyumbani nikakaa.
By the time you raise funds, and you are raising from who? Neighbors who give you 30 shillings, 50 shillings. You look at that collection form, you know ile tunaenda tukiomba, you look, ule amepeana pesa mingi zaidi hapo, amepeana 100.
Sasa familia yangu wale tumezaliwa nao hawakuwa akinisaidia. Sasa nikakaa tu nikiomba Mungu. Sasa wale watu walikuwa akinisaidia tu ni watu wale tunashiriki nao wa kanisa. Wanakuja na niletea tu pesa kidogo, ninaenda kupigwa picha, ninakaa hivi. Sasa vile nilikaa tu, sasa nikaona afadhali nifanye kama karabi kidogo, ndio nione kama nitapata pesa.
So with that kind of scenario, you'll find a stage 1 disease literally getting to stage 3 disease or stage 4 and killing that patient.
Aya, pesa ndio hiyo ya kemo, ndio hiyo. Kumbe ni pesa nyingi. Nilienda nikauza ng'ombe, tukafanya harambee, hiyo pesa nikalipa. Hata si kulipa yote, bado niko tuna madeni.
Unapitia mambo mingi, upigwe picha na ni picha za pesa nyingi. Sasa zile pesa nilikuwa nazo zikaisha. Sasa ndio nimekaa hata sijaenda kupewa nini hiyo sindano.
The majority of cancer patients from poor backgrounds are uninsured and are more likely to be diagnosed with cancer at a later stage when treatment can be more extensive, costlier and less successful.
Matibabu ya kansa inachukua pesa nyingi. Mimi nilipokuwa Kakamega, nilipelekwa theater nikapasuliwa, hiyo yote ni pesa. Nikaenda Kisumu, pia hiyo yote pesa. Chemotherapy nilifanyiwa Eldoret Referral Hospital, hiyo yote ni pesa. Pesa zote nimetumia karibu ni nyingi sana, na matibabu yenyewe haijaisha.
Even as the patients struggle to come to terms with their diagnosis, many lose their jobs and their livelihoods.
I remember a lady who worked with one of the corporations in this city of Nairobi. You know, high up in the scheme of things, as high gets in the corporate ladder. And she was just sharing with me how when she told her board, you know, and the directors that she's got cancer, you know, for them, the plan was, how do we replace her? You know, we are talking about learned people. You know, this is a board, these are not villagers. These are people who are holding serious jobs, directors. You know, for them, their knowledge of cancer was limited to, you have cancer, you'll die. How are we going to replace you? You know, for them, and many patients do lose jobs. Let's look at the Wanjiku out there. Leo hakufungua kiosk, auze njugu. Or whatever, ama auze mutura.
Nilikuwa ninafanya kazi ya kuuza maboga, hata nikashindwa. Sasa nikawa nikukaa nyumbani, hata sina raha. Sasa nilikuwa tu nakaa hivyo.
Cancer knows no social status. It comes knocking on the doors of both the haves and the have-nots.
Majority of our cancer patients actually move down the socio-economic ladder. People who are actually middle class, upcoming, 2 kids, a family, a nice retail house, a nice car, maybe they just bought their first apartment. When cancer strikes, they'll sell that apartment, they'll sell that car. The kids who are going to decent, lovely schools called academies or education centers, they'll start going to primary school, you know, because they can't afford to sustain that kind of love when cancer comes knocking.
Even though my mom and dad used to run an advocacy, a farm, it used to take a toll, you know, on them. Because imagine a session of chemotherapy is like 30K. And then my medication tops up to 50 or 60K for you to be able to keep up your energy until the next session. So you get in like 2 weeks, you're spending like 150 to 180 Gs, just like that. I had finished my chemotherapy session and we went to Nairobi Hospital to get medication. And the moment my mom gave in the prescription to whatever, what do you call it? The pharmacist at Nairobi Hospital, and the bill came and we didn't have that money. So my mom just took me and we went and sat at the reception area and we were sitting there. My mom is crying. Now it's me telling her, it is well.
The financial costs of cancer are high, both for the patient and for the society as a whole. One of the major costs is cancer treatment.
Cyberknife is a targeted radiation that targets only cancer cells. It's very expensive because you only do 5 sessions. Those 5 sessions is 1 million Kenya shillings.
You're going for chemotherapy and after your session, the doctor is looking at you like, yeah, it's 30K. And you're like, we don't have the money.
I've spent slightly more than 10 million Kenya shillings those 3 years since I was diagnosed until now. I've lost so many friends because when they hear there's money involved, they just disappear.
I need to take some medicine, Novadex, one pill a day for 5 years.
We are going to put you on some tablets. Those tablets, one is 3,200 Kenya shillings, 1 tablet.
Besides the actual cancer medication, there are many complex variables that drive the cost of cancer upwards, costs that most patients cannot afford.
I've had patients with cancer who even wish they had HIV. I've had a patient get to that desperation because, you know, HIV medicines are free. The ARVs are free. You know, the patients just collect it. They just continue with follow-up and just collect their ARVs. In fact, cancer is just too complex. Even when dawas are free, the hospitals have administrative charges, the doctor's charges, the consumables, you know, the drips and the needles, I mean, all those things drive the cost upward.
Sasa unaona zile pesa nilikuwa nimeziwekea tile, nilikuwa naweka mboga, nilikuwa naweka za mboga, nilitoa nikapigwa picha kwa sababu hakuna picha. Picha unaenda kupigwa ni shilingi 3,000 na sio picha moja. Nilipigwa picha kama 5 na unaenda kupimwa damu, unalipiswa shilingi 1,500 hivyo hivyo. Sasa zile pesa nilikuwa nazo zikawa zimeisha.
There are patients who require special gadgets to deliver their chemotherapy. We call them chemopots that are inserted into the body. Again, that is a cost for a patient. Hata hujapata dawa, those are the gadgets they will use, and you are coughing some serious, anything between 50,000 and 100,000 for a chemopot.
It's no better for colon cancer patients with a stoma. They need the stoma bags to collect waste from their bodies. The bags don't come cheap, and for some colon cancer patients, they need the stoma bags for a lifetime.
Some hospitals here in Kenya, you get it for 1,200 one bag. In normal chemists, the lowest you'll get is for 700 shillings. The cheapest are 500, which you use and throw.
As if that is not enough, most cancer patients are forced to reduce on general household spending, as well as extras like clothes and holidays, causing tension in some families.
And we've seen families actually having a lot of issues and conflicts. Or is it only your dad? So, hii nyumba hata watoto, we are not going a holiday sababu your dad has prostate cancer.
I'd really want to have my life back. I miss cooking, you know, I miss I miss so much. Right now, I can't remember the last time I ever got a pair of shoes, because I think that must have been in 2016, which must have been Batangoma, yeah. The whole of 2017, I haven't even bought myself anything. That's the truth.
Cancer costs us billions of dollars. It also costs us the people we love. Reducing barriers to cancer care is critical in the fight to eliminate suffering and death due to cancer. You're watching Cancer Diaries.